Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into some of the latest and most exciting Garmin smartwatches you can buy right now. From lightweight running companions to rugged outdoor beasts, I'll cover key features, pros and cons, and pricing. I'll also break things down by user type, whether you're a runner, gym goer, wellness tracker, golfer, or an outdoor adventurer. By the end, you'll know exactly which watch fits your lifestyle. So let's get started. Let's kick things off with runners and triathletes. The Garmin Forerunner 970 is the headline watch here, and it's designed for people who live and breathe running. It's impressively lightweight, just under 60 grams, and comes with a sharp, bright AMOLED display that makes your pace charts, maps, and training metrics look fantastic. This is the watch you want if you're training seriously, because it's stacked with advanced tools like Garmin's Pace Pro pacing strategies, a detailed race predictor, triathlon mode, and full-color preloaded maps to help you stay on track in training or on race day. Battery life is very solid for a watch with this much power. It'll last about 15 days in smartwatch mode, and when you're out with GPS running, you'll get about 21 hours of continuous GPS tracking. That's still plenty to handle marathons, triathlons, and long training runs with no worries. The price comes in at about $749, which puts it firmly in the premium tier. The big pros here are the comfort, the depth of running metrics, and the fact that Garmin designed it to be both light and durable. The cons are mostly about cost and complexity. If you're new to Garmin or just dabbling in running, this is an expensive watch with a learning curve. If the Forerunner 970 is the perfect training partner for everyday runners, the Enduro 3 is built for athletes who treat marathons like a warm-up. This watch focuses almost entirely on endurance, and the standout feature is its ridiculous battery life. Without solar charging, the Enduro 3 will run for 36 days in smartwatch mode. Add solar and that number shoots up to 90 days with 3 hours of sunlight per day in sunny conditions. In GPS tracking, it can run for 120 hours, and with solar, a mind-blowing 320 hours in optimal solar conditions. That's not just good, that's industry-leading. Imagine running a multi-day ultra or a week-long stage race and not even worrying about plugging in your watch. It's rugged, built with the same durability as Garmin's Fenix line, yet still manages to stay around 63 grams, which is lighter than you'd expect for something this tough. At about $899, it's actually a little cheaper than Garmin's other flagship adventure models, but still not cheap by any means. The pros are obvious. Battery life that borders on absurd, a tough yet comfortable design, and all the training tools serious athletes need. The downsides are that it's thick and bulky, so smaller wrists may find it awkward, and let's be real, most runners don't actually need this much endurance, so it's a niche product. Together, the Forerunner 970 and Enduro 3 cover the spectrum. The 970 is the ultimate everyday runner's tool, while the Enduro 3 is for the endurance athlete, who measures runs in days, not hours. Now let's shift gears into Garmin's wellness-focused watches, because not everyone is chasing finish lines. For people more concerned with all-day health, sleep tracking, and style, Garmin has the Venu X1 and the Venu 4. The Venu X1 is interesting because it breaks Garmin's traditional design language. It's square. Yes, square, kind of like an Apple Watch, but with Garmin's fitness DNA underneath. It's their thinnest watch yet, paired with their largest AMOLED display. So it looks sleek and modern while still offering Garmin's serious health tracking features. It's got full-color maps, advanced fitness insights, built-in training tools, and even a small but surprisingly useful LED flashlight built right into the frame. Battery life is decent, but not marathon level like the Forerunner series. You'll get about 8 days in smartwatch mode, though if you run the always-on display, it drops to about 2 days. GPS use gives you about 14 hours. Pricing here is around $799, so it's very much a premium lifestyle watch. The big pros are the design, the clarity of the AMOLED display, and the flashlight that genuinely adds convenience. The cons are price, shorter battery with always-on display, and the fact that it's water-resistant to only 50 meters, so it's fine for the pool, but not for divers. If the Venu X1 is Garmin's experiment in blending style and function, the Venu 4 is the safe, well-rounded wellness watch. It keeps the traditional round Garmin design, comes in 2 sizes, 41 and 45 millimeters, and offers a super bright AMOLED display. Like the X1, it has the flashlight feature, plus all of Garmin's latest health monitoring. Heart rate, SpO2, sleep scoring, stress tracking, respiration, and even on-wrist calls if you're paired to a phone. The real win here is the battery. 12 days in smartwatch mode, or about 4 days if you leave the always-on display active. In GPS mode, it'll run close to 15 hours, which is impressive for a wellness-first smartwatch. The price is a bit friendlier at around $550, though still not cheap. The pros are the balance of design, battery, and health features. It's a fantastic daily watch for anyone who wants insights into their health without venturing into ultra-athlete territory. The cons are mostly price compared to older Venu models, and the fact that, like all Garmin's, it lacks the big app ecosystem of watches from Apple or Samsung. Between the two, the X1 is the stylish newcomer, while the Venu 4 is the practical choice for everyday wellness tracking. Now, let's talk to the people who live in the gym. Garmin has two clear choices for fitness-first users: the Vívoactive 6 and the Instinct 3. The Vívoactive 6 is Garmin's sleek, lightweight fitness smartwatch designed to handle everything from yoga to HIIT to strength training. It tracks over 80 workout types, offers tools like route guidance and even running power, and includes Garmin's classic health monitoring features like body battery and sleep tracking. Battery life is solid, with about 11 days in smartwatch mode, which is more than enough for most gym goers who only occasionally use GPS. Best of all, it's one of Garmin's most affordable watches at about $299. That makes it a great entry point. The pros are its slim, stylish design, great value for the feature set, and reliable Garmin tracking. In terms of drawbacks, it skips some features like a barometric altimeter, meaning no stair counting or elevation tracking, and it doesn't support smart replies or a voice assistant, which some people might miss. It's not designed for hardcore adventurers, but for everyday fitness. It's a great option. On the other end of the spectrum sits the Instinct 3. This is Garmin's rugged, survival-ready gym and outdoor hybrid. It's built tough, made with Garmin's military-grade durability, water resistance up to 100 meters, and comes in two flavors: AMOLED and solar-powered MIP displays. And every version now comes with a built-in flashlight. It supports strength training, HIIT sessions, cardio tracking, and even rep counting. So it's a solid partner for people who spend hours lifting or doing circuit training. Battery life is one of its big wins. The AMOLED version gives you up to 18 days in smartwatch mode, which is more than enough for weeks of gym sessions before needing a charge. If you go for the solar model, you can practically forget the charger entirely, because it can stretch even further with sunlight. In GPS mode, it's capable of around 23 to 32 hours depending on the GPS settings, though that matters more if you're tracking runs or outdoor training sessions. Pricing lands in the mid-400s, usually around $450 to $500, depending on which model you grab. The pros are obvious. It's nearly indestructible, it lasts way longer than most fitness watches, and it has all the training metrics you'd want for structured gym workouts. The cons are that it's bulkier than something like the Vívoactive 6, and the rugged tactical styling won't appeal to everyone. So, if the Vívoactive 6 is the sleek, stylish partner for casual fitness and cardio, the Instinct 3 is the heavy-duty training partner built to survive drops, sweat, and every hardcore workout you can throw at it. Switching gears again, let's talk golf. The Approach S70 is Garmin's golf specialist, and it's one of the best golf watches ever made. It has a gorgeous 1.4-inch AMOLED display, so of course maps look sharp and easy to read even in bright sunlight. It comes preloaded with over 43,000 golf courses worldwide, includes advanced features like plays like distance to adjust yardage for slope and wind, and even has a virtual caddy that suggests clubs based on your past performance and the conditions. Battery life is great for the sport. It'll easily handle 2 full 18-hole rounds, plus about 2 weeks of smartwatch use on a single charge. The price is premium, around $650 to $700 depending on size, but for golfers, it's an investment in accuracy and convenience. The pros are obvious: unmatched golf features, a beautiful display, and excellent battery for the sport. The cons are price, and the fact that outside of golf, it's a pretty basic smartwatch compared to Garmin's other lines. But if golf is your game, the Approach S70 is a no-brainer. Finally, let's wrap things up with the outdoor adventure watches. And here, Garmin pulls out the big guns with the Fenix 8 and the Tactix 8. The Fenix 8 is Garmin's flagship multi-sport and outdoor watch. It comes in 3 sizes: 43, 47, and 51 millimeters. And you can choose between AMOLED displays or classic solar charging MIP screens. Battery life is mind-blowing. The 51mm MIP solar can last up to 30 days in smartwatch mode or 48 days with solar charging. The AMOLED models provide shorter battery life, such as the 51mm AMOLED version, lasting up to 29 days without solar or 13 days with an always-on display. It's built like a tank with 100-meter water resistance, dive certification up to 40 meters, and now even includes speakers and a microphone so you can take calls or use voice control. Price ranges from $900 to $1,100 depending on the model. The pros are extreme durability, insane battery life, and a feature set so deep you'll probably never use all of it. The cons are cost and bulk. It's a heavy, chunky watch that definitely isn't for everyone. But if you want the best Garmin makes, this is it. Then there's the Tactix 8, which is basically a Fenix 8 with military and tactical extras. It has the same hardware, the same battery life, but adds features like night vision mode, dual position GPS, and even a kill switch for sensitive data. It's finished in a stealthy black design and targeted at military, law enforcement, and survivalists. The price is even steeper, often $1,200 or more. Pros are all the power of the Fenix plus tactical features. Cons are that it's expensive and appeals to a very niche audience. But for the right person, it's unmatched. And that's Garmin's watch lineup in a nutshell. For runners, the Forerunner 970 and Enduro 3 are unmatched. For wellness users, the Venu X1 and Venu 4 offer a stylish mix of fitness and lifestyle. Gym goers can choose the sleek Vívoactive 6 or the rugged Instinct 3. Golfers get the precision-focused approach S70, and adventurers can go all in with the Fenix 8 or Tactix 8. No matter your sport or lifestyle, Garmin has built a watch to match it. Alright, that wraps up today's roundup. Hopefully this breakdown helps you figure out which option fits your needs best. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in